Well, everyone, hope everyone's doing well, and I'm recording this right before I go to bed, which it's only 10:06, so it's a good sign. But this workout, I was able to get up pretty heavy. Didn't use straps on the snatches, and was still able to get up to 125, so I was really happy about that. These are just a couple of my warm-up reps. I do a bit of a different kind of style where I kind of talk about the training as I'm going about it. I don't know why I threw the bar down like that. I look like a bit of a clown. I went to 52 kilos, or this 155, right away, just because the green on the side where the camera is was just under a couple plates, so figured I would just start with the yellows. It's not really too big of a deal. 70 felt pretty good, and then went right to 90. This one gave me good vibes that I was going to be able to at least work up to heavier weights. I took another big jump to 110, and really the goal of this workout was just to get up to a heavy weight. It wasn't really to do a lot of volume, to do a lot of reps, as most days are, but the goal was just to get up to, hope was at least 110, and then once I did 110, I was like, I can definitely do at least 120 or 125. So took that first crack, and I actually threw it behind me, and I kind of caught it, but it was just too far behind. Same kind of error that you see on this one, but this one I was able to stabilize and stand up. I'm very happy to be able to get this, especially without straps, so it's always a good sign on a random day when you're able to do that, especially if your miss is behind and kind of drifts off like that one did. Wasn't really like super close, but it also wasn't like sometimes when I miss behind where it's just like I literally throw it behind me. Then went to clean and jerks, took more big jumps to there because the goal was just to get to a heavy weight, not to do lots of jumps. So this one I actually kind of pushed behind me a little bit. I'm kind of noticing that with some of my jerks is that my balance kind of gets drifted behind me. Not really sure why that is, but I think I'm just pushing a little bit too hard behind me. This is my first attempt at 150. My clean was okay, and then the jerk, I just didn't use my legs enough. I think it's just because it was a big jump, and sometimes that happens when you take a 30 kilo jump up to a high percentage lift. Sometimes the jerk just doesn't work. So I took it again. Very happy with how the clean and everything was looking at this one. It was a better clean. Committed more to the jerk on this one. Better dip drive. Decent lockout, but I was kind of feeling this on the snatch and the clean jerk where like my left scapula was kind of the weak point, so it's just something to keep note of. I took a crack here at 155, but I just didn't have enough leg drive to be able to get the jerk up, and yeah, so I just didn't commit to it fully, but I just didn't have enough energy to get it there. I then ended this workout with some presses behind the neck, snatch grip of course. I did it just a bar for a set of 10. Then after this, I went up to 61 kilos for, I believe it was a set of 5. After that, I tried to do 80 kilos. I wasn't able to do the press, but I did a set of 10 with the snatch grip push press and start to kind of accumulate some volume in that movement. I've always found that that movement kind of correlates pretty well to the actual snatch, probably because my upper body and my stability in the upper body is a general weakness, so as that improves, then it just makes snatches more consistent where I'm catching it. Behind me you kind of see I put tape on one of the mats. The zipper got broke, obviously just from dropping the weights on it, so not through improper use, but through its design use. And that's one of the perils of having cheap things, but the pad inside of it is what I want to keep good, so I wanted to keep the cover on as much as I could. If it gets really obnoxious, I haven't tried to use it with that tape on it yet, but if it gets really obnoxious, then I'll probably just take the foam out of there and just use it as it is. But I think that should work fine, and it's only going to be in the shed, and just 2 people really are lifting on it, so it shouldn't really be too big of a deal. The other one seems fine, but and these I stepped forward a little bit just because I noticed I was kind of drifting back slightly, and we were doing like a set of 10. That little bit each rep becomes a more significant distance. But yeah, that was really about it with this one. A pretty straightforward workout. I was real happy I was able to get some overhead work in. So the next workout tomorrow, I definitely want to start out with some front squats, maybe some pulls, and some more of the bodyweight squats at the end like I did in the previous workout. But that's it for now. Talk to you all next one. Peace.